Hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Tuesday, March 24th. So I have some fabulous co-hosts with me on the mic. I'm going to introduce them one by one. So with me, I have my gorgeous Moon. Hey, boo.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. We also have my Libra Queen. Hey, my love.
How y'all doing?
We are doing just as fabulous as you look. And we also have my icy chili. Hey, my love.
Oh, we saved the best for last. Hey, y'all.
Well, I don't know with that logic because that means cup would be the best. So we also
Well,
have
he's not a co-host. He's a, you know,
yeah,
He's
special
regular
guest.
guest.
Douglas. Well,
Friend,
shout out
friend,
to my favorite regular Douglas. Hey, chaotic cup.
friend of the pod.
Yeah, regular Degler. That's it.
I know that's right. And shout out to the listeners holding it down in the chat as well. Y'all know I love y'all, especially my hammy. So I think we got some amazing tea to go over, honey. Nasty gutter butt tea. So I think we should just jump right in.
Ooh, let's jump into the gutter butt tea.
Yes. Well, speaking of our first gutter butt, honey, America's favorite gutter butt dad, Bill Cosby. Y'all heard the latest on that ass?
Man, look, they stay in that man pocket.
Because he tried to stay in other women's pussy, honey, by way of Quaaludes. That's why. And you see where I just shared here by way of TMZ. Donna Motsinger awarded 19 million plus in Bill Cosby drug slash rape civil lawsuit by jury. Got that. So imagine having to pay this much money just because you a fucking creep. You nasty buzzard. Oh my God. Anyway, so this starts off. Bill Cosby just took a huge loss in court yesterday. A jury reportedly awarded 19.25 million to Donna Motsinger after she alleged the comedian drugged and raped her in 1972. Jurors reportedly found Cosby liable for sexual assault and sexual battery, while awarding Motsinger 17.5 million for past mental suffering and 1.75 million for future suffering. As according to Rolling Stone, the jury also left the door open for future punitive damages by determining Cosby acted with malice, oppression, or fraud. As we reported, Motsinger pointed out that Cosby admitted during deposition that he obtained recreational prescriptions for Quaaludes from a gynecologist at a poker game. Cosby also said he planned to use the pills to give to women in hopes of having sex with them. Motsinger alleged Cosby gave her a pill she thought was an aspirin. She claimed she fell off after taking it and she woke up the next day in her bed with only her underwear on. Remember, Cosby served almost 3 years in prison for aggravated indecent assault, but was released in 2021 after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his conviction based on a previous promise from a prosecutor not to charge him. Mm-mm. See what happened when you don't keep your ding-a-ling to yourself? And you see what happened when you try to take people's consent away with the use of recreational drugs and shit? This is and I was actually having a conversation with somebody this morning. The conversation was like, well, why would they wait this long or whatever? I have a feeling that this woman has probably been trying to sound the alarm for the longest and was silenced. But and I love what this does. I think it sends a message to if they can get this old geezer for being a nasty predator, then they can get anybody. Good. That's the message that needs to be sent out. And
Yeah,
if you want to sit there and try to take away people's consent, you're gonna either go to jail or you're gonna pay for it or both.
just
Love
because
it.
you got out of prison, don't mean we ain't still after your ass.
Hmm.
I can't believe he really sat there and really tried to talk crazy to the black community, and you a whole ass rapist, like,
A
sir.
whole predator. And people don't remember that, Moon. A lot of people, I remember, because I've been reading the tea for a very long time. And I remember I was actually my first year in college, well, excuse me, second year in college, when I was going to North Carolina Central University, and I was reading an article. Was it Essence? Maybe Sister to Sister magazine. It was one of them. And Bill Cosby had some really not so nice things to say about the black community, particularly young black men. And I was like, well, wait a minute, this ain't cool. But back then I was being gaslit. Oh, he didn't mean it like that. Oh, he didn't do it. No, he said what he said, and that wasn't cool.
I
But
feel
now
like
look,
I feel like he was kind of the face of respectability politics when
you better wake it up.
around that age.
You better wake it up. because I'm sure you remember too. And then a lot of our peers, like especially those who maybe had pants sagging or maybe smoke a little bit of a
Hmm.
bonnet, he had some not so nice things to say about those people.
I still
He
don't
really
like
did.
pants sagging, but he really went so far of the
And
stuff he was
exactly, and I
saying.
love your position because it's one thing to not like it, but then to go on a campaign and dogging the people who do it, it's like, okay, dude, you ain't got to look.
He wanted to police the good and proper blacks.
That
Hmm.
Meanwhile,
part.
he the worst of the worst.
Okay. And in the 70s, a lot of them men were very terrible. I mean, come to find out, Don Cornelius was even worse than him.
Girl, when I tell you I was gagged when I heard about Don Cornelius, but especially at that Playboy Mansion. Oh, I was like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Wow. Mm-mm. Oh, and if you don't know, and if you decide to look at it on your own time, prepare yourself because you will never look at Don Cornelius the same ever again. That motherfucker was woo. Mm. So, and then when they had that show on BET that came out based on the Soul Train, and they had Sinqua Wells play Don Cornelius, and he did a good job playing him, by the way. But I just felt the way watching that show, knowing what I know. It was still I still watch, but I just felt the way watching it, knowing what I know about him. And I'm like, okay, he's being celebrated a little bit too much, and this man and women were not safe around him. I mean, really not safe. Women and any inanimate objects were not safe around him. D- Do you read? Well, that is that on that. Girl, y'all ready to talk about Beyoncé and her family? Well, we really ain't, it ain't not got to do with Beyonce. It's just her family, hun. Her family out here wilding out. So let's talk about her scamming nephew Jules, who done sat there and gooped and gagged the gay girls out of their appearance fee. But now, honey, looks like he like him a little millennial cooch, honey. Cause the word on the curb is that he is dating Tommy Lee. And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Beyonce's nephew Jules fuels romance rumors with Tommy Lee, bitch.
Out of all the millennial coochie he could have picked.
Wait, who? I don't know
Oh,
who she is. Who is she?
And you know what, Moon? That's probably a good thing.
yes.
Honestly, truly, ignorance is bliss. But long story short, she had her she a lot of the world knows her from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Me, I she actually was not a favorite of mine. She was very bully. She was a bully to the other cast members in that, and I just didn't like what she and she's one of those girls who got like multiple mug shots and stuff. Like she's something else. But
Um,
she was
do
the
she
love
know
interest.
Solange is
Dry
his
like
mama,
a fish.
and she will beat you down?
Well, honey, there'll be two fighting girls, honey. Because I'm telling you, honey, Solange might think she'll be the Tommy Lee down. That one thing, even though she's a bully, the girl got hands. So
Yeah, you don't want to go there.
trust me. So this is the Solange better stick to the men that she used to fight. Because a lot of time men usually reserve. With no, this Tommy ain't gonna reserve nothing. She will beat the brakes off of Solange Knowles. I'm telling y'all.
She's
and,
crazy.
and I love Solange, but I can call a thing a thing.
Yeah,
But anyway,
she ain't nothing to play with.
she's really not. And TMZ starts off Beyonce's 21-year-old nephew, Jules Smith, is showing that age is just a number, cozying up to 41-year-old reality star Tommy Lee in a new video that's taken the internet by storm. The clips pulled from Tommy's Snapchat shows Jules, whose full name is Daniel J. Smith Jr., giving her a piggyback ride as the two laugh and smile ear to ear during a night out. At one point, Jules jokes it's the kind of thing you do when you like somebody. While Tommy calls him baby and says he's so fine, Jules cracks that it's hard to be fine when carrying someone on his back. Another clip shows the pair watching a female contortionist perform, and Jules seemingly asks, "You can do that?" With Tommy shooting back, "That look good to you." Jules is the son of Solange Knowles and her ex-husband Daniel Smith. He's also been carving out a name for himself in the fashion world, walking the runway during Paris Fashion Week last year. Meanwhile, Tommy is no stranger to the spotlight, rising to fame as one of the most notable cast members on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Safe to say, the Knowles family got eyes on this one. Mm-mm.
Okay, who can win a fight between Taylor and the Puerto Rican queen? What's her name?
Tommy and the
Jocelyn.
Puerto Rican
Who's
Queen. Hmm.
Jocelyn. Who gonna win?
Jocelyn, Lauderdale hoe. You know what I'm saying? Lauderdale, okay?
Yeah, Jocelyn would. I think Jocelyn would certainly win, but it would definitely be very close.
Listen, Jocelyn got that Lauderdale hoe.
If
And
it's
that's
Hmm.
equally crazy.
Yeah.
now mind you, Jocelyn on that white girl, oh yeah. You know she cleaned herself now. But Jocelyn on that white girl, baby,
Oh yeah, it would be
pull
bad.
up,
954
call the
954
ambulance. Call the
954.
ambulance.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
this one here don't mind if she go back to jail.
yeah, and I'm with you on shit. Like it's a lot of millennial cooch out here that will find you cute, Jules. You don't need that. But then again, this scammer, honey, I don't care. Take his ass, beat his ass while you at it. I don't care. Shit. Well, that is that on that. This next story. So you remember how they've been trying to come for Mama Tina and her gumbo?
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember how the story said that the health department did come and shut it down for a little bit, but they tried to say like, oh, it was due to a clerical error. Remember, we've heard that story. Oh, it was a clerical error,
Mm-hmm.
some paperwork, da 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 da. No, it wasn't due to a clerical error. It's because someone vomited blood. And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Beyonce's mom's gumbo booth briefly closed after customer vomited blood. And so this starts off. We're learning an unsettling reason why Tina Knowles' Texas pop-up eatery was shut down at the Houston rodeo last week. Apparently, a customer complained they vomited blood after eating the gumbo, leading health inspectors to find the pop-up operator's grossly mishandled seafood. We told you about it. Beyonce's mom's establishment, Mama Tina's Gumbo, was closed on March 16th due to a complaint investigation. And now KPRC2 News is reporting they obtained Houston. uh, Excuse me, one second. I'm sorry. Here, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was like, why it sound like it's raining in my ears? Okay. Oh, Mama Tina heard we talking about her gumbo. She probably tried to shut it. Well, but now it says now KPRC2 News is reporting they obtained Houston Health Department records that say a customer complained they got wildly ill after eating the establishment's gumbo. The customer claimed that in addition to throwing up blood, they experienced chills, nausea, and fever. The Department of Health found the gumbo was cooked off-site, cooled down, stuffed into non-food grade orange buckets, and then hauled off to a freezer at an unlicensed spot, according to the health department report obtained by KPRC2 News. The food was then reportedly transferred to a refrigerated trailer and thawed before being served. The report also says Mama Tina didn't keep temperature logs showing the cooling or storing times of the gumbo, and that the inspector observed bags of frozen shrimp and crab with labels that stated "keep frozen." Additionally, the department reported the food source used after the first day of the rodeo was not listed on the approved permit application, and that the food prepared more than 24 hours prior to serving was not dated. Luckily, this was a fairly easy fix. The department says the pop-ups operators were cooperative, and inspectors educated them on rapid cooling and thawing methods and date marking instructions. Excuse me. Operators reportedly agreed to no longer prepare foods off-site and also switched to a freezer trailer from a refrigerated one. The closure of the restaurant was a minimal blip for Mama Tina's Gumbo, who was cleared to open the next day. They were scheduled to serve at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo through March 22nd. TMZ has contacted the Houston Health Department for more information. Okay, well, TMZ, what more information do you need, honey?
Well, don't forget the gumbo was in orange buckets, not meant for food use.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that alone was a problem.
Yeah, and they saying the freezing and thawing and then refrigerating the seafood might have.
With no record. You got to have a record of
Mhm.
that if you serving food.
Yeah.
We in the hood now, baby.
One of my friends, shout out to Denise, well, actually friend slash cousin, Denise, she was actually just over there at the rodeo. I saw it on her TikTok, and she had a little taste. And she said, "Oh, it's good. It got more meat than rice." So, shout out to Mama Tina's gumbo.
Yeah, I see people still saying it's good. She just didn't, do it according to health codes. but the orange buckets knocked me out. Like, huh? Orange buckets? Like the buckets at Home Depot? Girl,
Mhm.
that meant for food. Um, no.
But it holds so much gumbo and it's so
Well, it
cheap.
does. It really does. But no. And then if you put it in there warm, the chemicals in that plant. Oh, girl. No. I won't be. If I was there, I wouldn't be trying to come. No. Uh, mm-mm.
Oh, oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh, this holds 5 gallons of gumbo, though. Okay, girl.
Let me just dip it out with a ladle, honey. Girl, take some of this gumbo. Let me put it in a styrofoam cup.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
her heart was in the right place. So I give it, because the money does go for the scholarships, for students and stuff. Her heart was in the right place. She just didn't know how to, manage the whole preparation, serving, cooling, all the regulations around that.
And I feel like everybody is putting it on her, but I feel like this was a team effort. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because she partnered with some people who also own a restaurant or something. Like they own
Yeah,
something
they
that
should
deals
know
with food.
better.
So like everyone keeps yelling out her name, but she just the face. There's
Well,
other
to
people
say
who are
Mama Tina's gumbo, I mean,
exactly, but I'm just saying like in the beginning, she when they first started it, she talked about how she partnered. So to put it solely on her to try to drag her so far down,
well, yeah,
I absolutely get because her name is associated to it. But I
right.
want people to be fucking for real,
See,
and
I
to
didn't know there
also
was other people involved that actually
she
had a
yeah
restaurant because there's no talk about them.
but she did though. That's the problem when she first talked about the gumbo, she talked about how
Mm-hmm.
she partnered. I think it's two boys, two men.
Mm-hmm.
I should say boys. It's two men. I don't know if they're twins. I think I'm almost certain they're brothers. That she came together and made this hybrid uh, gumbo that they're calling Mama Tina's gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
And um, I don't know. I can't remember where they're based at now. Hopefully, I can find a video maybe and put it in the chat or something.
Yeah.
But she talked extensively about that. And one of the reasons why it caught my attention is because in her book, she talks about the gumbo and how Beyonce and Solange don't cook and don't want to learn it. And she wanted to be able to teach it and pass
Mm-hmm.
it down.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think it's being a lot of it is being blown out of proportion because she is who she is, but also I think people really need to take accountability and not just put that solely on her because it's a,
Dan-
it's a collaborative effort. It's not just her.
Daniel Smith and Aiden Blackmore.
Appreciate you.
Now, if more than one person was vomiting blood, I could see how you would attribute to that. But that person could have had a stomach condition. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up
Stomach
could have
condition
been
could have been
throwing up
eating other shit at the
anything, and
carnival.
and when they threw up, it had blood in it. So now, if several people that happened to, I could say, well, yeah, maybe it was really contaminated. But no, one person throwing up blood. Mm,
Who probably was eating everything in their mama up at the goddamn rodeo.
Yeah, y'all got to realize you don't have a steel stomach like Auntie, honey. You got to be careful when you
Yeah.
y'all can do shit like that, but
if
Mm-hmm.
stomach
You
ulcers and
sure
throwing
can.
up, they're gonna see blood. They could have been throwing up something they cooked. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You can't blame the gumbo for that. They might have threw up because it was spoiled, but the blood part that just doesn't just show up.
And also, too, can you confirm that it was even blood? Because if you was eating something with a tomato paste in it,
Well,
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Squiz like y'all ain't gonna come for my mama titty. You got me fucked up.
well,
Listen,
I'm
I
just
just,
saying
I
that's
just
just
need,
not
I just need the
fair.
playing field to be level because bitch be fucking for real.
That's
That's
Nah,
all
not
I
I hear
got.
fair.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you could, if you've been sick a while and you're throwing up blood and diarrhea with blood, yeah, I mean it can happen. But just that one report of that person,
Right.
I
And if
can't
you
say
was
that that's her gumbo causing that particular problem.
And I think it's important to know because the story did say that once she was very cooperative, and then once they learned
Hmm.
the information about the freezing and thawing, they made sure they took steps to
They
make
did.
it right. They got a,
They
a
did.
freezer instead of a refrigerator.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to Mama Tina. It looks
Yeah,
like she wants to do the right thing.
she does. She really does.
And we have a question says, swallowing nut toughens your stomach. No, that does not. And no matter what these niggas tell you, do not. It's not protein or nut. That shit don't even digest, y'all. Because look, they tried to get me with that lie too back, when Auntie was a young whippersnapper. So no, don't listen. No, it does not, y'all.
Well, thank you for that
you,
information.
because the girls need to know. They don't be, and I didn't know. So,
Okay, the
well,
endless to these stories be killing me.
look, Hammy said he is screaming. You started it, ho. Well, as was one thing I do know, honey. Jay-Z, he said that accusation. You remember the accusation we talked about last year? Well, we talked about it recently too. I think yesterday, because he said that he doesn't
Yesterday,
feel that it's fair for the accuser to remain anonymous.
right.
Well, baby, he said that that was one of the worst things that has happened to him, and he was angry, heartbroken by all that shit. He did an interview with GQ.
Correct. He said, bitch, now I'm finna talk. Now I'm finna talk. Y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up. And he is correct. Absolutely.
I know that's right.
I gotta
And
be the motherfucking bigger person because I got the most shit on the fucking line, but you can be over here anonymous popping your shit about me. Bitch, I got daughters.
yep,
Yeah.
and he talked about this along with some other things. The GQ interview itself, they actually have the video in this article. It's about like over 30 minutes long. I didn't have a chance to watch the entire thing. Did see a little bit, but this is one of the things that one of the major things he talked about. He said that he hasn't been that angry in a very long time. So this starts off. Jay-Z reveals he had a really rough 2025 when now dropped sexual assault allegations took him to a very dark place, according to a new interview. As you know, a Jane Doe accuser alleged both Jay-Z and Diddy raped her when she was 13. But she later filed docs in federal court to voluntarily dismiss the case with prejudice, which means it cannot be refiled. In the new GQ interview, Jay-Z says, that shit took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. The dismissal came after massive holes were found in her story. For one, she alleged the assault went down at a house that night, but there are multiple photos of Jay-Z at a popular NYC nightclub that same night. She also claimed her father picked her up from the house, but even said he had no memory of that even happening. But Jay-Z called out the woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, and remarked, "You'd better be certain of the allegations before attacking someone with an accusation as serious as rape." The mogul even went so far as to sue the accuser, saying she admitted she lied about it. According to Jay-Z, the street code of no women, no kids is something he was raised on and still takes very seriously, which is why he had to challenge the false claims to so vehemently. It meant a lot to me, he said. I took that really hard. And I knew that we was going to walk through that because, first of all, it's not true. And the truth at the end of the day still reigns supreme. Mm. See, I was with you. See, I was with him right until he started laying it on real thick. We got a street code, no women, no kids. Like, I mean, this the same nigga that sold crack to his mom. But look,
A willing participant, though. A willing participant. I'm just,
Yeah,
this is
he didn't shove it
clarification.
down her throat or nothing. She willingly was in there. Okay.
So I just need that on record for clarification. Not too much on Sean, okay? Not too much on Mr. Carter.
Liz, I hear you. It's Mr. Carter. But
Listen, Mrs. Jackson, hello, Mr. I love 50 Cent, please. Yes, not too much on Sean Carter.
and I am the first one to tell y'all, my man is problematic as hell and a predator, and do not trust him. I tell y'all that all the time. So, speaking of, honey, is this going to be our first skip? Because it looks like 50 Cent was able to do what Jay-Z was not able to do in Times Square. Not with a casino, but with Planet Hollywood. And you all see where it says here by way of TMZ, 50 Cent expands empire with $100 million Planet Hollywood partnership in NYC. Oh, we got a comment already, Skip. Is this going to be our first Skip team?
Skip to the Lou Mandon and skip,
Dun, dun,
skip,
dun, dun,
skip to the
dun,
Lou,
dun.
skip to the Lou Mandon. Yeah, we
Oh,
do not care.
I know that's right. Well, and you know what? To be completely honest, I probably won't even go out there because if Times Square is too fucking busy for me, and any real, if you know, you know, New Yorkers do not go out to no damn Times Square. And just a little bit piece of the story, he's going to be putting it in Louisiana as well. From what they're planning to put one in there. So that's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, our next story that I think is going to be skippable. In fact, I'm like 100% sure, 200% sure my co-host gonna be like skip. But y'all, so the next thing, would you like to know how Nevaeh found out that Blueface was cheating on her?
Oh, Jesus.
Why are you playing in our face though? Why are you playing in our face? That is so. Please,
That's just disrespectful.
real like you don't care about us. If you hate us, just say that.
The better look, we have a comment. The better question is, do we care?
Exactly, because we don't.
We really, really
I feel
don't.
like we should get a pass on this and hold and a skip for
Yeah,
another time
this
because no.
right.
You know what? I think you're right. Because, like I said, baby, I knew from the time I saw the damn title, I said, my girl, we
Exactly,
gonna skip this
exactly.
shit.
Post your clickbait and go. Okay, free us.
Y'all read about it later.
Okay. Well, this next story now, this is actually some crazy shit, honey. Nia Long, y'all had a fucking stalker, like a
Oh,
serious stalker showing up to her house stalker, and it was a woman, another woman who believes that she's in a relationship with Nia.
Jesus.
Yes, and you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Nia Long seeks court order protection from woman she says is stalking her. Well, this starts off. Nia Long is seeking court ordered protection from a woman she claims keeps showing up at her LA house under the false impression they're in a romantic relationship. The actress beelined it to court Monday and filed for a temporary restraining order against a woman named Carrie McDonald. In the filing obtained by TMZ, Nia claims McDonald is a stalker. Nia says she doesn't know the woman, but says she has been harassing her for over 2 years, sending unwanted cards, flowers, gifts, and even showing up to her home on 2 occasions. Nia claimed the woman showed up Saturday and rang her doorbell. She says cops were called and the woman was arrested. In the docs, Nia say the same woman previously showed up at her home in the middle of the night in 2024, demanding she open the door. She says cops gave the woman a strong warning that time and arrested her the second time she showed up. Nia asked for court order protection for herself, her 2 kids, and her mother, but a judge denied the temporary restraining order pending a hearing in April.
Ooh, they make me sick with that.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, and I'm just trying to figure out because this is why I need to like talk to a lawyer, like because I'm like, why it maybe are they doing it simply because would it affect what would happen in April, like with a temporary restraining order? I couldn't imagine that it would, right? Like,
It's
because this woman is a clear threat to her safety.
yeah.
So, but I know they have a pending trial coming in April, and I'm like, well, why would a judge deny after that? After being showing up to her home uninvited, ringing doorbells and shit, police had to be called. You don't approve a temporary restraining order? I'm just not. I need somebody to understand to explain to me like I'm five because this crazy. But I was reading this. I said, "What? Y'all see what happened with look Sharon Tate? Let that be a damn lesson. That shit happened before I was born with the crazed fans and so and that other woman in the '80s who played on that soap opera who was killed by a fan. Like, y'all can't be playing around like that. So that is that on that, honey. What we got next? Oh, speaking of, do y'all another restraining order? Do y'all remember Brittany Furlan from did y'all used to watch like the Vine clips and stuff? I'm sure y'all because Vine dominated Twitter, like, and it was so many, and a lot of celebrities were made from Vine, and they went over to TikTok. But Brittany Furlan was one of the white girls who used to be around a lot of the black creators, and she was really funny. But
I don't know her
Her.
name, but I do know I used to watch Von Comps on World Star. Yes.
Al. Well, honey, you'll probably see her face and probably she'll be like, "Oh, her," because she probably looked familiar to you. But she's actually currently married to Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee, and she had a really interesting thing going on with what's this guy's name? Ronnie Radke. So you all should see where it says here by way of TMZ. Brittany Ferland granted 2-year restraining order against Radke after catfish drama. So this starts off.
Who are these people?
Hmm?
Harpo, who is these people?
Well, like I was saying, Brittany Ferland is an actress, and she's got her start with
An
Vine.
actress.
She is an actress, and Ronnie, he's a part of some band. I don't listen.
Clearly not my people.
But
All
no,
right,
this story
I'll
crazy as shit,
allow it,
though.
but I don't know them people.
Yeah, this story crazy as shit. But and while we were just talking about like people and stalkers and shit like that, Ronnie tried to act like he wasn't one and tried to act like he was a catfish. This is the word on the curb. Pretend to be a catfish when it was really him. But anyway, um, Brittany Ferland is finally getting the court order protection she's been desperately seeking from Ronnie Radke. A judge has granted her a restraining order that will stay in place for the next 2 years. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, a judge granted Brittany's request for a civil harassment restraining order following a March 17 hearing where both Brittany and Ronnie were both present. The judge ultimately ruled in Brittany's favor, issuing a restraining order set to expire March 20th of 2028. Ronnie is ordered to keep his distance from Brittany, with docs saying he must stay at least 100 yards away from her, her home, and her workplace, and he cannot contact her either directly or indirectly in any way. TMZ broke the story. Brittany sought protection from Ronnie earlier this year, blasting him as unhinged and obsessed. Although her request for a temporary restraining order was denied by the court, a court clerk pending a full hearing on the matter. Ronnie also filed a temporary restraining order against Brittany, but that request was denied as well. The whole situation stems from Brittany possibly getting catfished by someone posing as Ronnie online, which caused major problems for her and her husband, Tommy Lee. Ronnie denied his involvement, previously telling us he even contacted the FBI. We've reached out to Ronnie, who had no comment on the matter. He did that shit. Try to pretend he did that shit. Because my thing, they don't just give out and that's I think this story kind of answered my last question when it comes to the Nia Long, like why? Because it said the court clerk denied the temporary restraining order pending a court hearing. So I think that's probably what's going on with Nia Long's case. But still, though, yeah, that bitch crazy. Either that or I need to get my cousin who trigger happy, my trigger happy cousin over here. Cause no, my kids and my mama, you got me fucked up, girl. No. So that's that on that crazy shit, honey. Oop, y'all ready to talk about Alan Richardson, honey? Well, first thing I'm gonna show is the neighbor who wanted to tell his side of the story, and it's about a minute and a half long of this video here.
We have all the time.
And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Reacher, Alan Richardson's neighbor, beaten up after calling out actor as a menace. Child. Set up here and lied, huh? So let me share my screen. Let's see what this fuck neighbor has to say.
It started on Saturday morning and I'm an experienced motorcycle rider. I've been riding bikes all my life. So, from dirt bikes to street bikes and etc. But I'd heard this incestuous revving and speeding through our neighborhood of the motorcycle. I eventually saw the guy on Saturday. I didn't know who it was. And I sort of like flippantly sort of said, "Guy, do you, like he was quite aware." And I said, "Can you just slow it down, please?" And then there are numerous people in my neighborhood who caught all of this on ring doorbells of him speeding through the neighborhood. And on Sunday, when I was cleaning my bike outside my house, he rode past once, twice, and on the second time, I walked out in front of him and I said, "You've got to stop. Someone's going to get hurt." And it escalated quite quickly from there. I did push him because he was coming towards me on his bike. He did it again for a second time. I pushed him a second time. And I think the second time he got off his bike and it kicked the crap out of me. And you can see he hit me in the back of my head. I went to the ground and covered myself. I've had such a shitty day today, and I don't wish the guy any malice or ill will, but we just don't need people riding through neighborhoods like this. And I just decided, I'm take a stand because someone else has to, because it's going to end up way worse than it could have.
Look, just like British white people always think they're the authority or something, honey. Bye. Sir. Well, that's that on that. And let me share this article here that shows like the the severity of his ass beating. And hold on 1 second. I'm gonna first share the article and then share my screen so we can look. It's 2 pictures they have in this article. And so here's one. You see that? Oh, got that ass beat. You got knocked the fuck out. And let's see, here's another one. He wanted to give us a profile, honey. Look, no, look, look. This is baby. That eye look almost like a raccoon, honey. Mm-mm. Well, the problem with this, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Ronnie Taylor, is that Alan actually released his own video of the incident, and it pretty much shows that you are a whole bold-faced liar who should not be trusted. So, that is not what happened. Like he tried to say that he calmly stepped in front of him and say, "Hey, guy, you got to." No, that's not what happened. And there's video footage of it. So let me get that. TMZ has it here too. Him says American Top Model. Look, he lied. Yes, this British man lied. How about it? Wow. So, child. And but first of all, I don't know why Alan put this this music in the background. Please don't do that no more, honey. This was awful. It was so unnecessary. Don't do that no more. But this is about like 10 minutes, 13 seconds long. You see the speed looks like they're at an average 20 miles an hour.
Kidding me, bro? What? Stand in front of a again, dude. Doing what? You threatened my safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should knock you the fuck out of him. Go ahead, go get him. You're gonna. I've called the BPD. I've called them already because you've been driving around this neighborhood like a lunatic. There's kids running around here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you drunk right now, bro? Go ahead. Are you drinking? Go ahead. Call the police. Out of your mind, dude. Call the police. Unbelievable, dude. I should have run you over, dude.
Whoop his ass again.
Stupid. Christ.
And that's pretty much the gist of it. We saw like another angle of it yesterday. But from what I saw in the video with that terrible background music, is that Alan did try to de-escalate all of that.
Yeah, he looks so calm and he's just so calm. Sure, dude, sure. When he pushed your ass the first time and you fell, didn't you feel that strength right then? What made you keep accosting that man?
We have a comment, white on white crime. I know that's right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Libra Queen.
I think some of the music partially was because he was trying to be facetious because of the guy saying that he was so calm. Also, too, because of censorship. So shout out to Alan. Nevertheless, whip his ass again. Also, um, he posted to his Instagram, and I quote a quote from Napoleon Bonaparte saying, "Never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake." End quote. So yeah, bitch. Take your ass
Napoleon
back across.
Bonaparte, the one who got a 1-inch penis.
I don't know nothing about that. That's I don't know nothing about that life. Okay.
Why do we have to know about everybody's penis? Why?
And I don't even know. The only reason I know about it was reading the Guinness Books of World Records.
Well,
See,
yeah,
'Cause
I've
see,
read it.
Auntie, we was talking about Alan, and you went and took it somewhere else. Anyway, to bring it back to Alan, he was in the right. Whoop his ass again. That man who who rides bikes and did this and does that, and he was so calm. Take your ass back over across that pond. You don't want to hear no goddamn noise in the country. You don't want to hear no
Mm-mm.
noise in your neighborhood. And 10 of them motherfuckers see.
Bet
Take
he
your
won't
ass
do that
back
no
to
more.
your ass back to your motherland, to your homeland, to the highlands or wherever the fuck you're from. Okay?
You
Okay.
gonna leave people the fuck alone is what you gonna
Hello, fuck around and find out. Shout out to Florida. Shout out to Florida gang, okay? Because
like.
one
You
thing we
ain't
finna do
going
is
no
what
further. Look how you standing. You ain't going no further. Oh, okay.
right. Ankles not supported. What you
Mm,
finna do?
get your ass whooped.
Mm-hmm. And he did the right motherfucking thing. Again, shout out to Florida gang. Amen.
Watch, he
you
gonna
know,
probably try to sue him or
He
something.
can't
This,
though. He
no,
a
I'm just saying
dummy.
it's gonna watch. It's gonna be more to
they're
this
probably gonna
story.
try to take it to court somehow because
Mm-hmm.
you see how he's talking in that video like he's such a victim and he was a calm
Mm-hmm.
citizen who was concerned
Yeah.
Listen,
about
the
everybody
way
else.
that nobody is, the way that there's literally only been a few people on his side yesterday because they only had that one view, right? The one video view, and now this view, everybody's like, "No, he was right to whoop your ass because you're a dummy." But yeah, we love white on white crime
We
when
do
the
indeed. And we
when
have
the,
a comment saying, "Wait, what about penis? Let's bring it back to penis." I know
no, we're
that's
not,
right.
we're not. And next story,
Oh, messy ass.
Well,
next
for those of
story.
you who are curious about, Napoleon Bonaparte's penis and then
No.
how it traveled, I did share an article on slide 13. Please read it at your own time. But yeah, it's a really interesting story. And this man's penis is currently still on display in museums.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Oh, y'all are hilarious. Do y'all think Tyra Banks reached out to Miss J yet after learning that he suffered from a stroke?
Who?
Tyra Banks. You think she got contacted Miss J? Because remember how he said in that
Oh
clip?
yeah, yeah. That she hadn't heard from Tyra.
Yeah, uh-huh. Well, nope. They still have not. Miss J still has not contacted. Excuse me, Tyra still has not contacted Miss J. And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Miss J Alexander open to reconnecting with Tyra Banks despite no visits since stroke. Oh, we have a comment saying, "Fuck her crystal ball forehead ass." My goodness. Well, this says Tyra Banks still hasn't reached out to Miss J Alexander as he recovers from a stroke, but the door is open for them to repair a broken relationship. Sources with knowledge tell TMZ Miss J holds no ill will or animosity towards Tyra, despite not getting a visit or hearing from her after his stroke. We're told Miss J is open to fixing things as long as Tyra reaches out to him, and he remains hopeful they can reconcile. Miss J and Tyra go way back. He's known Tyra since the America's Next Top Model creator was only 17. As we first reported, Miss J said last month he was still waiting on a visit from Tyra and was hurt by the neglect. Other celebs who visited him after the stroke included Angela Bassett, Alfre Woodard, George Lopez, mm, and his former America's Next Top Model co-host Jay Manuel and Nigel Barker. Bottom line, despite everything, the relationship is repairable. Well, we know one thing, Miss J is not an Aries. Because, baby, ain't no such thing. A repairable relationship to an Aries? Oh, no, please. Matter of fact, I'm curious about it. Let me see what Miss J's zodiac sign is. Let's see. Miss J. Alexander birthday. Oh, she is an Aries. Wow. Gag me? Hmm. I never thought I'd see today. An Aries open to reconciliation? Oh, wow. Look, I must be an Aries because it will be and will always be fuck her. Well, yeah, the Libras are our sister sign, so yep, there's some truth to that. So, wow,
Correct.
I'm gagged. I am truly gagged. But hey, well, shout out to that Aries queen, Aries season. I knew I liked Miss J for some reason, not just because of her walk.
What month? What May or April?
April, so late March and early April.
No. Miss J.
Oh, Miss
What?
J is April 12th.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, speaking of another Sagittarius, Nicki Minaj, she getting sued again by somebody else.
Skip.
Are we skipping about Nicki Minaj getting sued
No,
over the
I
275?
want to hear
Okay.
Okay. I guess.
it.
Well, you all see where it says here by way of TMZ. Nicki Minaj allegedly refusing to pay $275,000 bill for Pink Friday 2 concert cost. Well, Nicki Minaj is being dragged to court for allegedly failing to reimburse a company that claims it fronted her more than $275,000 to cover production and other costs for 2 concerts, TMZ has learned. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, a company named 24/7 Productions is suing Nicki and her company, Pink Friday Productions. 24/7 said it first worked with Nicki on the 2022 MTV Video Music Awards, where it provided live entertainment production services. In late 2023, the company says Nicki asked them to help her with concerts at Jingle Balls and her album launch for Pink Friday 2. The company claims it provided budgets to Nicki's team, which they say were approved, and gave Nicki's team advanced planning, on-site management, staffing, audio, lighting, rigging, ground transportation, and overall logistics. 24/7 Productions says it advanced more than $275,000 to Nicki for expenses, which were to be paid back. The company said Nicki's company was paid around $650,000 for her Jingle Ball performances alone, but never settled the bill with 24/7. The company says it has attempted to collect the money for years, but claims Nicki's team has responded with mantra-like phrases like, "We'll look into this." The company is suing for breach of contract and more, and seeking demanding in excess of $275,000 in damages from Nicki. So what I don't understand after reading this, because they're saying 24/7 is saying they did front around $650,000 for the Jingle Ball performances alone. So what I guess maybe they were paid back for Jingle Balls. The problem is Pink Friday 2, the Pink Friday 2 concert. And they're saying they haven't been paid back from that. Okay, never mind. I just answered my own question. So yeah, that's that on that. Pay them people their money, girl. You always claiming how you got money and everybody else around you is broke. Pay these people their money and go on with your damn MAGA ass life, MAGA Minaj, with your crazy ass. Oh, this next story is for my Atlanta girls, honey. My Atlanta girls. OJ the Juice Man, honey, done got arrested. Child.
OJ the Juice Man.
Girl ain't but one. 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Paint the flow green, paint the flow. Okay, anyway. Y'all should see where I just shared here by way of TMZ. Rapper OJ the Juice Man arrested, allegedly pointed gun at trooper on the highway, child. When I tell you this story is a hot mess, and of course he's denying all of this. But this starts off. OJ the Juice Man got arrested in Georgia after allegedly pointing a handgun at a state trooper, but it looks like he's ready to fight the allegation. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, the trap rapper was arrested March 15th by the Georgia State Patrol and slapped with 10 charges after a trooper claimed OJ passed him on the interstate and pointed a gun at him multiple times. The trooper claims they were merging into the HOV lane on I-20 East in Atlanta in late January when OJ started tailgating and honking at him. He says OJ then passed him, pointed a black handgun at him, and sped off, recklessly driving in and out of traffic. The trooper alleges he caught up to OJ, and OJ again pointed the gun at him, and drove away recklessly. Law enforcement says officers investigated and were able to identify OJ and the car, a Nissan Altima. An arrest warrant was issued last month, and OJ was arrested last week. Among the 10 charges, among the 10 charges is one felony count of aggravated assault upon a public safety officer, plus one misdemeanor count of pointing or aiming a gun or pistol at another, and one felony count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, plus a bunch of misdemeanor traffic offenses. In asking for his release on bond, OJ's attorney says the rapper is a well-known Atlanta musician and recording artist with a career, family, and identity rooted in Georgia. And as a public figure, he says he doesn't pose a flight risk. Plus, there's a sworn affidavit from a woman who claims OJ wasn't driving the car troopers are talking about. She claims OJ rented a car on her behalf and she permitted another man to use the rental car. She says, to her knowledge, OJ was not driving the car at the time of the alleged incident. We reached out to a rep for OJ who declined to comment.
Was this trooper in his car or was he off duty? Because I can't see nobody doing some stupid shit like pointing it at a trooper in a police vehicle.
Well, in Atlanta, let me stop. they might do some things like that in Atlanta.
No, you got a family and all. Nah, I don't see that.
OJ the
And you
Juice
think
Man
you're gonna
certainly
get
won't do
away?
it. But
Oh, okay, Juice Man.
look, and you see in the comment we have a comment saying might with a question. Yes, hun, that sounds like something that's likely to have. They don't care who they. Yeah, and truthfully, like I don't know if you remember when T.I. got up on that stand and said that nonsense about how black people need to kind of, I forget, I'm paraphrasing of course, but black people need to be a little bit more, I guess, cooperative or friendlier to the police or whatever the hell he was saying. But there's always been a trend because especially over there in Cobb County, honey, the police harass the black people like nobody's fucking business, more than, what's the normal.
Yeah.
So, we already, but yeah, it's yeah.
I've read that before. They ain't nothing nice over there, but damn.
So I would imagine. So if it wasn't Juice Man, somebody, and I think I might believe that girl's story because OJ is his thing is getting money, and something like that will mess up his money. So I don't think he will.
Sound like you got too much to lose if you was him to be doing that stupid shit.
Rex, dance, guap, cheese, paint the floor green, paint the floor. Okay. Anyway, I love that OJ. The song is called Green Floor. I would highly recommend putting that on your playlist. Anytime I need to get up and go and twerk song, that's one of the first ones I play. So shout out to OJ the Juice Man. I will definitely be following this story because I want to know. Like, I believe that girl's story. I think maybe it was somebody else. Oh, we have a comment saying I highly recommend the next article. Shut up, Ho. Well, the next article, speaking of, because this is actually from yesterday, we learned about Kelly Osbourne and Sid Wilson and how they split up.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like, honey, they might be. I don't know. They might be in a little funny stage. They might just be fucking. So, and you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Kelly Osbourne and Sid Wilson split weeks ago, and the future is uncertain. So this starts off. Are we skipping?
Please, Jesus.
We have one for a skip.
Abby, where you at?
We have a comment saying Skeletor. He said Skeletor, but he didn't say skip. Okay, there we go. Skip. Okay. All right. Well, we are skipping. This next story. So we actually did talk about. I can't remember when we talked about, but there was somebody from the Mormon Wives, and the husband filed the divorce from a woman named Jessie Draper. I'm sure y'all don't remember the story because I barely remember it myself. I just remember these names. And but it looks like it's getting a little bit more serious, y'all. Because you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Mormon Wives Jessie Draper's husband files for a restraining order. So first he files the divorce, and now he's filing the restraining order. Girl, what the hell done happened? Well, anyway, this starts off. The drama keeps on coming for the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Jessie Draper's estranged husband, Jordan Nagatikura, has filed for a temporary restraining order. But it looks like Jessie is trying to fight it. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, Jordan filed the temporary restraining order request Friday in his pending divorce case with Jessie, and she filed her opposition to the temporary restraining order the same day. No further details about the nature of the claims in the documents are available. The U.S. Sun was the first to report the news. As you know, Jordan filed for divorce Thursday after 5 years of marriage and two children together. The couple have separated before, but this time seems much more serious. We broke the story. Jesse and Jordan listed their Salt Lake City home amid speculation the two were splitting. And after seeing their relationship run its course on the show, it seems the couple is officially done so. It seems clear the couple is officially done so. Last week, Jordan told us, "This has not been an easy decision and it comes with a heavy heart. I'm grateful for the shared memories and the lessons. While our paths are now moving in different directions, my priority remains my children and ensuring they feel loved, supported, and protected through this transition." He added, "I am committed to handling this next chapter with kindness and respect. I kindly ask for privacy and understanding as we navigate this as a family." Well, I can certainly give you the understanding, baby, for privacy, because I'm gonna follow this story and I want to know what the hell done happened and why you won't go from a divorce to a restraining order. Like, huh? Is she crazy? Did she try to kill you? Did something happen in front of the kids? Like, what the hell? Because usually men, like from what, especially like Mormon men, they're not gonna like from what I understand about Mormonism, they usually don't. They usually frown at divorce. So I don't know. I know I'm definitely gonna follow this story for sure.
Definitely prohibited by the church.
See? And he was the one who filed and then went to and then got a temporary restraining order, but she trying to get one herself. So this is weird. And I'm gonna follow to see why it is weird. I want to get to the bottom of this one. Well, that's on that. Oh, y'all, our little nephew, Robert Irwin, he might be dating his photographer, honey. So let me get this story. So I have this TMZ story here. And you all should see where it says Robert Irwin seen chatting, laughing with wildlife photographer Ashley Scully. Mm-mm. Okay, girl. Well, Robert Irwin's back down under to shoot a new TV show, but it seems he brought something back to Australia with him. A woman some online think is his perfect match. Photographers captured the wildlife conversationist. Uh, was it is that conversionist or whatever that word is? So, and recent Dance with the Stars champ jumping out of his car with Ashley Scully, a wildlife photographer who's been pals with Irvin for years. The two were seen laughing and chatting comfortably near the set of Dancing with the Stars The Next Pro, a show being filmed on the Gold Coast, not far from where Robert and his sister Bendy Irwin were born. The new show will follow contestants as they vie for a spot or as a professional dancer on the next season of the U.S. version of Dancing with the Stars. To be clear, there's no PDA between the pair here, but they certainly look comfortable around each other, which shouldn't come as a surprise as they've known each other for nearly a decade, having first met in 2019. Like we mentioned, Scully is a wildlife photographer, and with her Instagram full of photos she's taken of animals, including many underwater creatures in the Arctic region. She recently accompanied Robert, his Dance with the Stars co-star Dylan Efron, and several others on a deep sea diving expedition, posing for a group photo in scuba gear. Scully is also an accomplished equestrian athlete, earning All American honors while she competed at Texas Christian University. She has a master's degree in literature. While there are no confirmed reports these two are actually dating, fans clearly wish they would, with social media users feeling they'd be perfect for each other. They're
You
probably
say
fucking
conservationist, maybe?
conservationist, girl, outlook, whatever. Matter of fact, let me look that up. What the hell is that? Conservation. I said conversationist, conversionist, girl, I was doing it all. Let's see. Oh, so a person who advocates or acts for the protection or and preservation of the environment and wildlife. Okay. See, and you know what? That's probably why they stopped saying conservationists and started saying wildlife activists because can't nobody say that damn word. Can't nobody say that shit. But yeah, shout out. You see how this is how it starts. Because remember how, look, I think before 2 weeks before it went official, we were talking on this show about people have seen Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau all comfortable and hugging up all on each other. And then 2 weeks later, it turns out they're a whole couple. So, hey, I ain't mad at this. Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah,
She's
let us
cute.
get him a little piece. Come on now.
And she's a wildlife photographer. Shit, a match made in heaven.
Right.
Okay. What you think his mama? I mean, come on. That's what they do. Look, he gotta find somebody like that that's down for the cause. That
And I
Yeah,
knows
think
y'all
what's
go
didn't
going
ahead.
Benji just get married not too long ago?
on. Yeah, they got the yeah.
Y'all go ahead and kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to the Irwin family. You know, it's still up there, mother. If I see a stingray to this motherfucking day, bitch, it's up.
You won't, because you ain't going
It's
nowhere
up.
near no water.
You know what you want.
You ain't gonna
You right.
swim
Still
under.
so
I just
true.
look, I just stick my middle finger up at it.
That's hilarious because that's so true. Auntie
Very
ain't
true.
getting in no bath water yet. Ocean water, no.
Mhm. Well, so I got 3 more stories left. This next one, have y'all seen the new season of Beauty and Black yet? I haven't watched it. Not
Hmm.
yet.
I
I
watched
just
it.
don't-
I just finished last night.
Good. Okay. Well, do you see Xavier Smalls, honey, how his ass getting in hot water with the LGBTQ community because he can't close his fucking mouth? And
I don't watch that show and probably will not
And
likely
this is
watch.
the Tyler Perry show, right?
it is, it is actually pretty good.
And I heard it got renewed for a third and final season. But how I knew this because somebody posted online I guess one of the actresses, she pole dances, and baby, she is a sight to be seen. But go ahead.
Oh, I wonder which one. Is it the girl who played Kimmy? Or because I like her. I'm starting to like her a lot.
What is her name?
Felicia looked
Her
like she could actually be on the pole.
Yeah, was it Felicia?
is it Felicia?
She's a
Felicia.
she's a dark skinned girl. I don't
Yes.
know if she had short
Sound
hair.
like
I can't. I
Felicia.
think she has short hair.
No, she's got natural curly hair. Like her natural hair is it's long. It's yeah, she wears it natural or she wears her little wigs. But when I tell you body to the gods and got that oh my god, it is a like
That
it's
sounds like
something fierce.
Felicia.
And she's smart and she's got her master's degree and she is a business. Oh my god, I was like, I'm in love. Hey, hey. But go ahead.
Yeah, and
That's how
when it
I
comes
even
to
know
Tyler
about
Perry,
this.
series, like this is actually one of his better ones. The
Hmm.
Mm.
action is still trash, but
Oh, the
it's still
storyline is cool.
yeah.
Because isn't
I
the
enjoyed it.
storyline about a stripper,
Girl, a stripper and a
crosshairs?
family with money and a murder and a girl, it's girl.
A bunch of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. See, now I'm a little interested. Maybe I'll watch a little something.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
gotta
don't do
watch
Tyler
it.
Perry shows. I don't.
I've been getting into more
It's
of
the
them.
ghetto scandal.
I watched the one with Eva the other day. I finished it. It was a
Oh
mess.
yeah,
Look,
the
that
queen,
started off strong, and then it just I don't know what the hell.
all the queen's men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then old Christian, then Christian doing the most per fucking usual.
Well, so for those who don't watch the show, so this guy in the show, he actually played his character is a gay for pay. But pretty much it's an older guy who is secretly bisexual and wants to get down with him on the low. So he needs money. He got a baby mama and a baby, but he needs the money. So he's willing to go gay for pay.
That's
Well,
Angel, right?
Angel, yes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, so many other options to get money, and that's the one that you choose.
easy money though. I don't know, girl. Easy
Okay,
money.
so why is he apologizing? What'd he do?
So the reason he apologized because it was a couple of years ago he released a video condemning gays. In fact, let me just start off
Oh,
the
Oh my god.
yes. So this starts off Xavier Smalls is apologizing from some disparaging comments made about members of the LGBTQ plus community last month via an Instagram live. He's hoping for some level of understanding despite what he said while taking accountability in the process. His apology, caught by Blackish Press, was posted to his Instagram this weekend. After looking back at what I said, I have taken the time to listen, really listen through very different eyes and ears to understand why some people felt judged and dismissed. Small adds that he can see how his approach may have lacked the love, humility, and awareness that I believe God calls us to have. The actor shares that people in his circle did not condemn me, but corrected me in love. They did so through sharing stories of how certain people within the LGBTQ plus community have been harmed by words and actions. These allow him to see more clearly why words carry so much weight. Smalls conclude, I am truly sorry for any pain or hurt that my words have caused. Please do not let anyone make you feel less than, including me. I will do better. As for what he said, that goes for other sinners, scoffers, mockers, liars. All things are an abomination. It's not just the LGBT. If you're drunk, if you're an alcoholic, if you're a murderer, these are all sins that God does not tolerate. The timing of his apology does come at an interesting time as his show Beauty in Black just had its season premiere on March 19th. As a result, some folks online feel this statement is in passing the smell test. Translation, I got the call that I might not come back for next season and now have to do a PR damage control, one person says on Twitter. Another adds, how can you be gay and homophobic? It just doesn't make sense. For those wondering, Smalls portrays a gay character, Angel, on Beauty in Black. The show, created by Tyler Perry, is one of two projects by the director that he's been involved with. The other includes Medea's Destination Wedding. He's also been a part of some theater productions such as Pipeline, Celebration Arts, and She Kills Monsters. Moreover, Smalls has starred in short films, Shelf Life, and Picture Perfect per Soap Central. So nothing. He started nothing, and this is his big break, and he wanted
But
to.
look at God. Look at God. See, God will show you. You talk shit and then put you in a. How you gonna talk shit about gay people and then your job is to portray a gay person?
Mhm.
You gonna learn today.
You hear that, Simu Lou? That's why don't nobody fuck with him. The one who what was it? That Marvel movie, Shang Chi.
Mm-mm.
Because he actually, long story short, with that motherfucker, he actually played a gay character in one of his projects. And he came out and said that gay people are more likely to be pedophiles and some shit like that. And I know this,
Oh
I can
God.
speak on it because I played a gay person. I was like, you know what? Fuck you, you Canadian bitch.
He
Are
figured
you
he
talking
could
about the
speak on it
Asian
because he
person?
played a gay
Yeah.
person. Get out.
hmm
Mm. We talking about the Asian guy, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Mm. Oh yeah, I
Loud
remember.
and wrong.
Hmm.
So that's why I said fuck him
You
and
know
any
who's the
project he's
main
part of.
pedophiles out here? Hmm. Not
Mhm.
saying other people can't be pedophiles, but who leads the majority class in that, we already know.
Who the one keep getting arrested for the shit in rapid succession, honey. Every
Okay.
time you turn around. So that's that on that. So yeah, they pretty much I'm with the internet on this. Fuck you and your apology. Yes, the timing is very weird. And he probably did get that call. Like, all right now. Shit. So that's that on that. This next story. So y'all know that very popular, amazing song, Affirmations by Flipper T. I know y'all know it. You
Oh,
better
you
know
know I know it. You know I know it. That's my shit right there.
Like,
Okay?
that's like one of
That's
the best
deep.
songs that has come out in the last year, I have to say. And not only does it have a positive message, just like Moon said, that damn beat, like Sheree said, it was really fun. I like the beat. But in addition to that song, have you also seen like the viral videos of a really tall guy who has on like Timberland boots and he always step his foot out when he started dancing? His name is Jay Fogg. Have you seen that? His videos go
Yuck.
viral too. Ah!
No, I have not seen that. I haven't seen any videos.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So that's the law. His name is Jay Fogg. He's a tall, skinny dude, and he just be popping and dancing all over the place. His
Yeah.
video got, and he's done it to that song. So there was a podcast that felt that this guy Jay Fogg should get a piece of Flipper T's publishing because they felt that he made that popular. And I love how Moon said, "No, I didn't see any videos. I love that song, but I ain't never seen nothing with him." And that was Flipper T's like, "Bitch, please." Now, I'm gonna put her homophobic undertones aside when I play this video because she did have a good message. But she said, "Fuck that, y'all don't get a piece of nothing." And I have this. This is from her TikTok. Let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. Oop, I might have to refresh so we can see it from the beginning.
the bullshit, but I'm on all the motherfucking bullshit today. Now, I don't even want to say the man name, because I don't know the motherfucker from a can of paint, just like he don't know me, the fuck.
To the point where I think he should have publishing on the record, and he should own the record, because he's the only reason why it's blowing up.
This the shit I be talking about. I'm a woman. I'm an independent artist. I have 2 motherfucking kids. I have a master's degree. I don't work hard for everything that I motherfucking do. And this what you niggas sit up in here and do? It's what the world done got to. Grown men sitting up here gossiping about a independent female artist. Unbelievable. Delusional. And to say a motherfucker should own my publishing, own my shit, I'm not a dumbass bitch. I promise you that. Only ones that got anything to do with my motherfucking publishing is me, bitch, and my producer. Really do the independent shit, so let me school you. The fuck?
He's danced to the record about 150 times.
Hey, now let me ask you something since you got all the damn answers. How do you think he danced to the song 150 times or 1,050 times? Why the fuck do you think he did that? Because he getting paid. He doing that shit on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Because he getting paid. Why y'all think he unfollowed me, but he still using affirmations? Why y'all think he ain't dancing to another song? Do y'all ever see him dancing to another song? 1 year later, affirmations been out a whole year. Well, if anybody bigger than me, they can go do it to whatever the fuck song they want to go do it to. Because he need affirmations, period. It's the motherfucking song. Because I have seen him try to do it to other songs, but it just don't hit. When I posted affirmations, that started the wave. Shout out to all the creators that helped make this song go up. Oh, still started the motherfucking DC. That's why she was in the video. And there's hella other creators that made this song do what it do and do what it's doing. It's over 270,000 posts made to that song on TikTok. I can't help who posts that shit the most.
One fucking thing, but why? So now they don't even want to see her perform the record because they're like, where's he?
Yeah, because when he comes out, that's when it goes crazy. That's what
he got. So think about that.
And if that's what y'all want to see, that's y'all business. If y'all want to see a grown man gyrate, that's y'all business, not mine. Y'all can do that, but don't put everybody in that category, baby, because I was booked and is fucking busy. So I don't have time to make 1,000 or 200,000 videos. I don't have time for that shit.
Think about that. There's a person that's more famous from the song than the person that actually sings.
And you turn your motherfucking head like you done ate some shit up. The fuck out of here.
That's what we got. So let me ask you this. So think about this. So who do you think, when you want to hear this song, if I'm doing my motherfucking little daughter Sweet 16, and I got $3,000 to pay one day, her or him with the boot, I'm bringing the boot, nigga.
First off, I wouldn't look a nigga away for $3,000, baby. And this what the word done turned to. I know y'all heard him. This man literally said he would book a grown man to come gyrate in gray sweatpants for his 16-year-old daughter, and you would much rather have that than a woman with 2 degrees giving a positive message. We're fucked. Y'all know I'm never with the bullshit.
So that was the we have a comment saying, why is this clip an hour long? Yes, it was long, but I think she had some shit to get that really bothered her. And it should have, because they tried her.
Yeah, they did try.
Yes, also why I too would like to know why it was so long. Also, I still don't know the song, so sorry to that lady and her 2 degrees.
I don't know the guy. I've never seen it.
Also, too, yes, they're big dummies. It would be a nigga caping for another nigga to tell somebody that he need to get a piece of somebody's intellectual property just because he was dancing to it, when she's clearly correct. The reason why he's dancing to it so much is because he's making content and influencer brand money. Please, sir, sit the fuck down. But also, this is why I don't be over there on them people clock app. But yeah, I still don't know the song too as well. I don't. Manifestations, what she was talking about. Somebody got a little clip of it or something.
My affirmations of a real bitch. Baby, she ain't that honey.
Oh. Okay.
My favorite part of the song, that girl said, I got 99 problems, but I got 100 reasons. If it rains, sleet, or snow, I'm a ball air season. Bitch, that what? Girl, I hear you. You know, let me get up and go do some shit, girl. That just motivated the fuck out of me. I love it. So I
No,
want to
that,
listen
it
to it.
really hits. It really does, y'all. I'm sorry.
Is she
The
from
beat
Memphis?
drops. I don't
I
know
don't
where she's
know.
from, but
Because I,
let me tell you.
no
From
shade, I thought
Georgia,
I
said
was
she's from
growing up.
Griffin, Georgia. It's a close knit town near Atlanta.
She from Griffin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay. That's all we got? Okay, cool.
No, no, we got this last story, honey, that I had a bitch. Baby, when I first heard of this damn story, I had to move I was like, let me move my bang and read this again. I just want to make sure I read this right.
I know which
So,
one. I saw that pop up in my thing. Like, when you said, let
girl,
me move my bed.
I know I'm not reading this right. So, you should see where I just shared here by way of TMZ. Quadruple amputee cornhole pro accused of murder fires gun in resurfaced video.
Got your whole brain in a blender. Because what? First of all, cornhole windows, how? And fired a gun, what?
I'm like, okay. Well, this starts off. Dayton James Weber, the professional cornhole player who happens to be a quadruple amputee, now accused of murder. It showed people on social media how he can load and fire a handgun in a resurfaced clip. The video posted to Weber's YouTube, which is making the rounds online after Weber was arrested for murder, features Weber out in the field, sitting on grass, littered with shotgun shells and other casings. They have the video here, which I'll play in a minute, but Weber forces the magazine into the weapon with one arm while balancing it on his leg, before picking it up and holding it between the end of his left arm and the bicep of his right. It seems by putting pressure on the trigger with the end of his right arm, he's able to squeeze off a few shots, turning to briefly flash a smile at the person filming him before turning back to finish off the magazine. As we've told you, representatives of the Charles County Sheriff's Office in Maryland said DJW was booked Sunday after witnesses claimed he shot and killed a passenger in his car earlier the same day. Officers say witnesses told them they were in the back seat when Weber got into an argument with the front seat passenger. They say he then pulled a gun and fatally shot the passenger. According to law enforcement, 27-year-old Weber then pulled the car over and asked the witnesses to help him get the body out of the car, but they say they refused and exited the car. Weber allegedly then drove off with the alleged victim's body still in the vehicle. Authorities say the alleged victim, a man named Bradrick Michael Wells, who's also 27, was subsequently found in a nearby yard and pronounced dead at the scene. Officers tracked Weber to a Virginia hospital and arrested him. He's set to be extradited back to Maryland, where it appears he will face first and second degree murder charges. And let me share my screen so y'all can see his ass shooting it out. Because when I first heard of the story last night, I'm like, how the fuck does something like this happen with a now I listen, I'm all for disability rights, and I truly believe that disabled people can do the same things or some or close to the same things that able-bodied people do. But firing a gun with no arms and no legs, I was like, how does that happen? Well, baby, we about to see how it happens, son. And he handled that shit like a pro girl. I was like, oh, okay. Child, and that's why you see. Well, I don't even know what the hell cornhole is, but if he a champion, clearly he's good at that. But let's look at this.
Let me get your show.
Why are we watching the video, Lord? The nub is. Why are we watching this?
Because you know what? I think this was released because if they try to sit there and try to use his being disabled as an argument in court, where they gonna say, "Well, wait."
Heavy said, Heavy said, who, Lord?
Oh my God, hear me.
I was like, those were in there. Yeah.
Imagine
Did you
being
put my receipt
shot
in?
by a
Oh,
wharf.
thank you. You too.
Imagine being shot by a worm. My God, today.
Yes, and unfortunately, this Mr. Oblong, he was actually a really nice man, a really nice quadruple amputee. Mr. Oblong would never shoot and kill anybody. This is crazy. But yeah, so that's how it happens. I told you when I first read the story last night, I had questions, and this answered my question. I was like, oh, and he looked like he can handle it really well, like a real gangster. Well, he about to serve it up in jail, honey. Yes. We have a conversation. Shout out to the Oblongs. Bring it back. Okay. Do you believe that show only had one season? I feel like I remember having more, but nope, only one
I
season.
remember the oblongs. That's funny.
Hmm.
But wasn't it inspired off of the Coneheads?
Was it? I wouldn't see how.
Mm,
Mm, I don't think so. If it was, I definitely don't see how that inspiration came. Because the
Then,
Coneheads was aliens that was like sent here to kill us.
well,
The Oblongs were
not
just
the.
poor.
Oh Lord.
I was actually watching the Coneheads recently as an adult, and I said, "This shit is really dark. Like they were really coming for us."
And it was marketed to children.
Yeah, because it was funny at the time, and I think it was Beldar's voice. The way he talked was funny. Oh,
The
so we
80s
have
was weird.
Hammy says so. That's actually not his first time hearing that, but he doesn't see the correlation. Me neither. I've never heard it, but wow.
Well, I was thinking because they had the bigger head. I'm not the premise per se, but like, well, no, yeah, the oddity of it. But yeah,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out, I want to ask, did anybody have any tea that they want to share or any tea that I might have missed? Oh, yes. Hey, Libra Queen.
Let me run through okay, I'm here. Let me run through these things quickly before I fucking forget. I just saw it randomly on my timeline, so y'all should hear about it too. Joey Fontaine is producing an ID documentary series about the dark side of boy bands. Coming soon. Also, Nick Fox. Is it Nick Fox? I think it's Nick Fox. He just signed to CAA Records. Also, um, something that really brought joy to my heart was who was interviewing him. I don't know who the person was interviewing him, but Ryan Gosling said someone who's the first person or someone he's asked for their autograph, a celebrity he's asked for their autograph was Angela motherfucking Bassett. And you know what? He all right with me. You hear me? And also, lastly, apparently Honey Boo Boo is in nursing school. If y'all remember her from back in the days from reality
Hell yeah, we
TV
remember
days.
Alana, Honey Boo Boo.
So yeah, she posted a little video. She in nursing school, I think, to become let me see if I can see the caption real quick.
Wait, didn't her mama die?
She gonna be a
No.
pedi she gonna be a
Huh?
she's trying to become or she's becoming a pediatric nurse. So shout out to her.
No, Moon, the old Mama June is dead. But no, Mama June is still alive and well, honey, living out her best bombshell life after all that surgery.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I feel like something happened to somebody. I don't remember exactly who.
Um,
Or was it that she's not talking to her mama? I can't remember. It's something
yeah,
happened.
something was weird. I think it had something to do with the other daughter. Because I remember us talking about it briefly on the show, but honey, we talk about so much shit on here.
I know,
So,
and I really try and stay out of white hillbilly news for sure.
yeah. So about the Joyful Tone documentary, I will be seated because I'm actually a big fan of both NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, like the true millennial I am. So I will be watching that. I just shared a article about it. Let me see if I can find one about the Nick Fox. Right, let me see.
And we really are
Check
becoming
Variety. Because I'm
The
pretty sure
senior
that's the
citizen.
the.
We are becoming the elders because all the people that me and everybody else, we all got gray hair, and I'm just sometimes it's very traumatizing because in my head I'm a whole different age. So I don't know.
Mm, yeah, I'm not seeing. Maybe his name not Nick Fox. I don't see. I'm trying to because I don't see anything pulling up.
Not Nick Fox, Zach Fox. My bad.
Oh, Zach
But
Fox. Okay.
variety. Check variety.
Righty. Zach Fox.
And wasn't nobody gonna correct me either. That's crazy.
Well, I thought you was talking about somebody named Nick Fox. I was like, well, who? It must be somebody we maybe one of those out of curiosity stories.
Now you know I don't do that.
Okay, so I got this the Variety article about Zach. Congratulations to him. You know what? He need to put that. Release that song. Bitch, you better praise God. I'm a shooting. That's on God. I don't pray about my Lord and Savior. I'm on my job. That's my jail, honey. And let's see the another one you mentioned. Ryan Gosling and Angela Bassett. Them white boys sure do love her, don't they? Talking about she gave me my first well, his story was actually a little bit more wholesome than what's the name? Was it Jack Johnson or Josh Jackson, whatever that white boy name is, who got that thing for black women? Um, what's the name? Jody's ex-husband. Because remember when we did that story about how he was talking about Halle, not Halle, but about Angela Bassett, and it's like, oh, she's such an amazing, wonderful, this, that. I said, oh, he want to fuck. He wants to get all. He want Courtney out of the picture, and he want to put his white anyway. So thank you
I
so much
said,
for that.
yeah, that video, him saying that interview was from Collider. I sent it to the IG group.
Oh. Yeah, them white boys they sure love them some Angela something.
Who don't love Angela? Come on now. And Zach Fox, he raps, right? This is the
Well,
one that's on.
I feel like he's more of a comedian, if I had
Right.
to take a guess.
Because he's on what you call a show.
He's an entertainer.
And a DJ, right? He be DJing too.
He's an entertainer. There we go. We just
And he's
don't.
on he was what you call it
Yeah, he's on.
boyfriend
He's on.
out of elementary.
Abbott.
Elementary. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
His
what
Now we
we
are.
his dad, his real life dad is what was the guy's name? Felonious Monk on Twitter.
really? That's his dad?
Mhm. Yep. They talked about it one day.
Felonious Monk.
He
Yeah,
was a
and
rapper in the
he's
nineties.
a rap, and he's also in. I know y'all probably weren't watching this, but it was a show called All. What was it called? About the prison show. He played an inmate on that show. That came on
Prison,
ABC, and it was. I know y'all won't watch it because it was backed by 50 Cent. I just can't remember the name of the show.
Prison Break.
Not
I don't
Prison
know.
Break, but it was like with black actors.
Oh
It was
no, see, no.
I don't remember that.
Oh no, hell no. Y'all don't know. No. He is labeled as an American comedian and rapper.
I
Oh
thought I
Lord.
said he's a rapper.
Rip
a
rap. Ribbity rip rap rap.
What's
Pit pat.
happening?
Yes, please.
Breast Milk Alabama is another name he's known by. Please, sir. Accept that. I need him to be fucking for real.
No, he's hilarious. We have somebody in the comments saying supposed to go see Jack and Zach in a few weeks as a DJ. Okay.
I'm gonna go DJ because that's my DJ. Who his daddy again?
Oh,
Um,
oh God, y'all.
I
I
know
just
his
said,
real name ain't Felonious Monk, but that was what he was known as on Twitter. And he was like,
and his rap name, right?
if it's the same person, let me see if I can pull him up.
Yeah, please, cause
Okay,
Jesus
y'all.
be
I just
this.
spent $80 on gas. Oh Lord, it hurts so bad. I don't never want to do that again. Hold on, let me look this up because I remember my first iteration of Twitter back in the day when it was really good. Hmm, let me see. I remember that guy.
Hold on, let me share. So this is Felonious Monk here. Let me go to his images. Does he look familiar, Libra Queen?
And no.
No. Well, yeah, he's very big on like inmate or prison reform and stuff. Like he has a lot of smart things to say. So,
Yeah,
yep,
I
that,
Oh,
that
remember
that
him.
boxes
one
good.
wild, crazy picture of him looks kind of familiar, but I still don't know who that man is.
He's really active on Blue Sky.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yep,
well,
that box is dead.
oh wow. Jesus be offense all around me every day. His real name is crazy.
What's his real name?
Arif Bihal Shahid. He's Ethiopian.
I know that's right. That sounds powerful. Like,
I don't know. But why the fuck did you name yourself Felonious Monk? Please, sir. Be fucking for real.
what ended up play on like Thelonious Monk
Yeah, but I need you to be fucking for real.
and his story. If his
Because
story is like I'm a former inmate, out here trying to do it, I think that worked.
no.
Well, thank you so much for those pieces of tea, Libra Queen. Did anybody else have any more before we headed out?
No, I don't have any.
Speak up, Hammy. We can't
Except
hear
for
you.
oh girl, check out her page because when I tell you the pole dancing, the upper body strength, the beauty in it, oh god, so good.
I love pole dancing. Wish I can do it, but that shit hurt.
Well, and you got to be a strong bitch. You got to be
Really,
strong.
baby. A friend of mine was doing a pole dancing class. Shout out to Corey, and hun, that was like that. That was the moment I learned this not for me. I did, I've always had dreams of wanting to be a stripper in a music video, baby. 1 minute on that pole was like, this is not the life for you, girl.
It is, and you know who else can do it well is Kelly Rowland. I saw a video of her doing it too. I said, ooh, it's the upper body strength, that core. Ooh.
Right. And Summer Walker, believe it or not, like those early
Well, I
videos
think
of
she
her that
used
she
to
was on the
be a
pole.
stripper. She
Yeah,
used to
she
be a
she
stripper.
was that girl worked that pole, and I was like, you better get it, girl.
I wish she worked the stage as much as how she worked the pole, but I guess she said she retired. I guess.
She's trying, thanks to Tiana Taylor. She's trying. She's definitely giving more than what she used to give.
Child, how you gonna be a stripper and then come to be a singer with some actual, like you got to perform and be an entertainer. You still in the entertainment, and then you want to be lazy?
Because it's
That
so
don't
much
make
easier to shake
sense.
my ass than to have to sing and do all this vocal rest and shit, girl. Shaking ass is easy. Singing is different. Let me stop.
You
Uh,
know what?
it's a little bit of truth to that, though. That's partially why I don't sing no more, girl. It was too much damn work.
Look here. If that's the career you trying to get moving out of stripping, then you need to give it the same energy that you was being a stripper.
Touche.
And if you got that upper body strength and that core strength, then it should help your singing, and you should not be lazy.
You hear that, girl? It's money
Mm.
out there. Let's get it.
Let's get. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't come give me no lazy ass performance, and you was actually a stripper, and you was hanging from a pole and swinging around, and you want to sit on a stool and
And
give
if
me
you
these
ask
lazy
me, honey,
songs.
not to like pit these girls, against each other, but really, the stripper who got stage presence that can sing her ass off, that's really Johnny Blaze. Now I know she crazy in the mug, like I know this, she crazy, the batshit crazy, but that
Oh, I
girl,
don't know nothing about her.
oh Johnny Blaze sings down, honey, and she is a former exotic dancer as well.
I miss being able to go to a good strip club.
I know they had good wings.
Mm.
Yes, I'm the fat bitch going to the strip club ordering wings. I ain't trying to order no pussy, so I'm ordering wings.
You there for the show? I want some snacks with the show.
Okay. Well, y'all, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another live show if you can make it. Don't forget to subscribe to a bitch. Head over to auntiederek.com and hit the big green subscribe button at the top left for your daily hugs in your inbox. Well, until tomorrow, you all have a fabulous rest of your day.
Bye, guys.
Happy National Cocktail Day.
Happy National
Mocktail
Cocktail
Day.
Day.